Check out these numbers. This is one of the coolest finds I've ever found. Ooh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh. This could be colonial. Welcome to another episode of Macon Ridge Mal Detecting, and I'm back at a spot right now where I was at last fall with Dan. This is where I found the brothel token and probably about 5 other large copper coins, and then a ton of Civil War tokens as well. And I came back today because the beans just came off and my first good signal. I'm going to show you on the Equinox real quick what I've got. Okay, we got a 23 on the Equinox. I'll swing it in front here. And we got ourselves a wedding band. Let's pluck it out of there real quick. Hold on, I gotta turn down my radio. And pluck it out of there. And yeah, it looks like either a men's or women's wedding band. And it'll probably say 18K or 24K in it, because it wasn't until 1907 that manufacturers could not stop. They were told they had to stop stamping gold-plated rings. If they're not gold-filled, they could still stamp 18 karat into it. And then once it would start wearing down to the brass, you know, they'd get lost or tossed, and people were scammed. But this is a cool find nonetheless. Yeah, I just unearthed another great find with my metal detector. It sounded like a nickel, and of course I had to dig that signal. And once I pulled it up, it sounded smaller than what a nickel normally would be. And I am stunned to tell you that it's a button. It's not just any regular button. Let me show you here in a second. All right, folks, what we have right here, and I already know it, it's a tomback button. Tomback buttons are mid 1700s to late 1700s, and I found them at this spot before. And they're made out of a metal called tomback. And oftentimes they would mix arsenic or tin to give it its color. It's like a dark silvery color, but they're very brittle. And the reason it's a tomback is just, you know, the weight of it. It's real lightweight, kind of brittle feeling. And oftentimes they have a raised center where the brass hook would go in. That, my friends, is mid to late 1700s. And I am stoked that I just found it. Check out these numbers. Guys, I think that's a silver dime. So we're gonna crack this open. Get this clump of dirt open. Wherever it went. Ooh. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It might be just a memorial penny. Or you know what? It could be a Civil War token too. Let me get it cleaned up. I think it's a Civil War store card token. I'll clean it up and get a close-up on it. Okay, although not a silver dime, we have ourselves an 1861 Civil War store card token. I've never seen this design before, so I'll have to look it up once I get home. Man, look at that thing. It says pure milk on it, and then it has the address, and I believe the town and state will be on there as well, but we'll have to clean this up more. But what a cool find. All right, guys, see ya. Now, this is a cool find. I found one of these before, but a little bit bigger, but now I know exactly what it is. And this, my friends, would be the rivet that holds the handle onto a handsaw, old 1800s handsaw. There's the manufacturer right there. Cool little find. Alright guys. Solid 34. I can see it right there. We have a copper right there. First soybean field of the year. Oh my gosh. That's a Matron Head. And it's 1830 something. Matron Head large scent. This nice sandy soil. This is a beaut. United States of America 1 cent right there. Let's do a pants rub. Wow. Gosh, that's a nice large scent. 1830. Oh man, that's a beauty. What a beautiful night out here. The bean stubble. I just found that button. The finds are far and few in between. This spot was only on the 1857 plat map. It's an early one. Very early spot. I found some really nice buttons here. I know there's got to be more laying around. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next hole. Okay guys, I got a 21-22 right in here. I'm going to guess it's a button. Let's see if we're right. We got something right there. I think it's a flat button. Oh yeah, we got a shank on the back. Nice smooth front. We got ourselves a flat button. This is most likely covered in Gold-gilt at one time, but now it's green from being in the ground for over 130 or 140 years. Alright guys, see you on the next hole. We got ourselves a dime signal. I got 25 to 28, about 6 inches deep. Oh, live dig this. I'm really excited. I hope there's some silver out here. Well, it's like a 29, so it might not be silver. Somewhere in here. Ooh. 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 Thin copper. We're going to be real gentle. This could be colonial, or it could be British. I do see something on there. Yeah, I see some details. Let me wipe this off and we'll get some ID on it. I don't have a positive ID on this, but I definitely see some great details. And right there, it shows a guy with a couple oxen plowing a field, and it says speed the plow, half penny token. Speed the plow, half penny token. I'm gonna flip it over. It shows a gentleman with a sheath or sickle harvesting wheat. It says no labor, no bread. This is one of the coolest finds I've ever found. What's going on? Large Scent Luke here at Matron Ridge Metal Detecting, and I've got Craig with me today. You may have seen Craig in a past video. We're doing a few different homestead sites. We're revisiting them. and we're gonna see what we can find. So we'll see you guys in the first day. Craig's first find here looks like a small little round ball out of a musket pistol. So nice find. We'll get that cleaned up, and you'll probably see that at the end of the video. Hell yeah.
44 maybe?
Yeah. Doesn't even look fired. Dropped. Nice. So I just had a crazy high signal on the Equinox, and it sounded like a $50, but it's a hold braided hair large scent right there. So I'll try and clean that up. Oh, 1 cent right there. Look at that. I'll try and clean that up, and we'll see if we can get a date on that, but not too deep. That's probably why it rang up so high. It looks like it was on the surface. That makes the second one out of the site. We were here in the spring with Marty, and he found one here, so we're gonna keep digging and see what we can find.
Out here with Lucas detecting for a little bit today, and welcome to Michigan.
All right.
First off, it's cold out here.
Yeah, it's really freaking cold, and we've had a heck of a day on my part, because first I lost my shovel, or left my shovel at home. We had to run back and grab it. Now we made it back to a new spot, a nice virgin spot in the 1857 plant map. Craig thinks he's got a largie, so let's pluck it out of the hole.
I see it. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, it is. Oh, dude, it's elongated.
And you know what? This is sandy ground, so that might be in really good condition.
Oh, it's good. Look at that.
Is it counter stamp?
Cut on it.
Counter stamp, dude.
It's got a hole in it too.
Yeah. Counter stamp large scent.
Look at how oval it is.
That's pretty cool. Nice find, buddy.
Oh my God.
Found
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Look who joined us.
Wait, buddy.
Dan just pulled out a coin. What kind of coin do you have there?
Got a shield nickel. Mine ain't as good as they used to be,
Zoom
but
in.
it's got stars and rays, so I'm thinking it's...
Oh, yeah. That's a good
What is
looking
that,
nickel.
1868? Here, Adam, see if you can read
Let
that.
me take the gloves off here.
See if you can read that.
Alrighty.
That's what date's at on the bottom. It's so small.
66. There we go.
66. That first year?
I don't know.
I think it is.
66 shield nickel. That's a good way to start your hunt with us.
Heck yeah.
Put that in your hand.
Thanks,
give
bro.
you a fist pump. Hell yeah.
See? Good to see you.
Hi, Craig. He's all the way out there, and we're all the way over here. And Dan just scored a what?
Deucer.
A deucer.
Yep, 2 cent coin, 1865.
1865. Let's get a close up on that.
It didn't sound like it. It sounded a little crusty. So.
It was 2324 on the Equinox 600. He's swinging the dais. And there's the date right there, 1865. Give that back to you.
Thanks,
Good
bro.
find.
Heck yeah.